Hello everyone, I thought I'd do a quick video, and the next LR is this ZELDRIS. This is the blue ZELDRIS, the one that's in the SSR tickets, which is kind of a shock really. They decided to go for the worst character they could have picked from, and his rework doesn't seem to be the best. Let me quickly just get Discord up here so I can actually read what he does. That's not what I was looking for, but I can give you a rough gist of what he does. Let me just quickly head to Discord again because I'm an idiot. Can I? Okay, let me just quickly go open link. There we go, and I can actually see it and zoom in. At the start of battle, give yourself a 100% crit chance buff for 2 turns, and for each special move gauge reduced using a skill. So that would be when we get to it, he basically gets a remove all gauge skill. Your crit rate will increase by 30% up to 90%, so you can get an extra 90% crit rate on top of the 100% you get for 2 turns. So I guess turn 1, realistically, you could get 160% if you pull 2 skills extra, if you pull extra skill. When attacking an enemy with a debuff, the damage you deal is increased by 80%. Also, when you move a skill, you will be given 100% crit dam increase effect for 1 turn. For each old gauge removed, I think this is from your gauge, you get 30% increased crit damage, which is okay, which is like normal. And also, basically, they say that his commandment also works with that as well, so he can gain his own crit damage pretty quickly. His single target here becomes a single target and remove alt gauge. So it's at level 1, it's only 1 alt gauge, level 2, it's only 1 alt gauge, and level 3, it's 3 alt gauge, which is kind of stupid. I thought they would have really gone for the better alt gauge removal, personally. But you know, it's no more, they'll do weird things like this. But it's just the standard remove alt gauge 1, 1, 3, not 1, 2, 3, which is what I was kind of hoping for. And this skill, it's just become a crit res lower, the exact same as LL Margaret. It's the exact same, it just lowers their crit resistance. And it does have Despair, which is okay, I guess. And if he gets quite high crit chance, I guess he can heal. But it's a debuff skill, it's probably not going to do the most. The problem is he's blue. And the current meta is a lot of green. Mainly green. And Arthur doesn't really care. And he'll just one-shot you, because he feels like it's funny. His ult, no multiplier increase, just it lowers the enemy's HP related stats by, I want to say it's 6/6. Do I still have it open? I still have it open. It lowers the HP related stats by 25% for 3 turns at 6/6. And of course that does scale with ultimate as well. It's like kind of irritating. Overall, it's an okay pick, I guess. He does get basic stats from this. We also got Gelder as well, who is a unknown that has a dual race of demon that only buffs demons. She's red. I do see a few problems with her as well, mainly being that she only, one of her like biggest things is the fact that she gives basically like immunity to HP related stat, or not HP related stat lower, just lifesteal resist. Basically, she can't have what it's called, infect, any form of infect, which is okay, alright, but it's only for her, which is kind of the irritating thing. And the ZELDRIS has to compete with Demon King ZELDRIS, which has Infect, which means if you remove DK ZELDRIS from the team, you lose Infect, which is huge for that team. And then with that, you then have to deal with the commandment if you're running Estarossa. If not, you'd have to put up with ZELDRIS' commandment, which means then you can't rush out with melee. There's a lot of drawbacks, of course. You know, maybe they thought a step ahead and they're going to release a character that blocks out commandment effects. That is a demon that works with a demon team. That would be quite nice, but you can't remove Estarossa because the basic stat boost is too insane. Also, Gelder only works in the front as well, so you kind of have to remove Estarossa to some degree, and it's like you have to remove Estarossa. You can't run Demon King ZELDRIS, and melee can't rush ult, and you got Q second back for the attack related stat boost. That's what the team's going to look like. And that team is going to be so janky. The CC will be like okay, right? Because Gelder's a new character, so she'll have like at least like 70k, I want to say. LRZL will have like 72 to 76, I'd reckon. Melee's got 77k, or basically 77.6, I want to say. And then Cusack, I don't know how much Cusack's got, probably around 70k, maybe just under, if I had to guess. But overall, I think they definitely could have done better in terms of who it is. Maybe Lilia would have been better. Doing another demon isn't probably the best at the moment when demons currently have a very good team. Maybe if there was already a replace, like Gelder's very good, alright, but A, she's a seasonal, and B, she kind of, I just don't think she's going to be that great. She's a HP based DPS, which is kind of good. Means you have to run HP defense on her, which means she'll have tons of CC. Her passive works everywhere, but the problem is she only works in the front. And that is the biggest problem. Demons really, I could have said, could have done with a better back unit, not with someone who wants to replace a front unit, because the front already got a lot of contenders, and they could have been better, man. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the news, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.